Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Angie, and I am here today to do a read for my Libras for the month of December 2020. As usual, I hope everyone is taking care of themselves, both your physical and your mental health, okay? Getting your rest on as much as you feel you need. Definitely taking some time to focus on what fits best for you, whether you just need to work on a diet or, just be grateful or enjoy the foods that you're eating. But, just maybe what if it's for yoga and you just want to start a new yoga plan and you do the research, just taking care of yourself, doing steps and finding things to do to help you take care of yourself. That's what I'm hoping for you guys. I also want to give a shout out, a thank you, a welcome to all of my subscribers. If you are subscribed with me, I thank you for sticking it through with me as we grow, as we ascend to our highest good, as we work through this thing together called life with love and just passion for being alive and for being grateful for the things that we have, but doing it together. I thank you guys for being here, and if you are new, welcome to the Serenity Circle. We are here for inspiration, motivation, empowerment. And so we take that to universal energy so that they can give us more of what we are seeking. And this is a read for my Libras for the month of December 2020. Let's go ahead and get started with your read. Just some shuffling before, but I always like to shuffle as I go. Alrighty. Just getting some messages. Spirit guides, universal energies, angels and archangels. Show us what we need to see for the sign of Libra for the month of December 2020. Alright, universal energies, angels and archangels. Show us what we need to see from my lovely Libras for the month of December 2020. What messages do you have for Libra for the month of December 2020? Okay. Let's do some more shuffling. We are now in Sagittarius season. I know my Sagittarius are enjoying their birthday. They're so sociable, like love having fun, getting together, gatherings, being important and feeling important and being around important people. This is their season. It's also a time for being adventurous, being creative. So I know people are having that, desire for more to enhance their lives. Let's see what we have. Thank you for those cards. Spirit guys, what do you need for us to see for my Libras for the month of December 2020? Show us what we need to see. Got that devil, that death energy, out with the old, baby, out with the old. Transformations are happening everywhere. From what you eat, what you put into your body, who you share your body with, how you view your body, what your body is telling you, the different signs, the chakras, like it's all about the physical self, making sure that we are around to enjoy the future, okay? But definitely wellness is coming up, and death is definitely out with the old, just making some changes. Transforming some energies that used to be negative, the negative things that you catch yourself telling yourself or to catch yourself thinking on when that person's already gone, that situation is already passed. Okay. Let's see what this read holds for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. And the swords are all about the mental, the headspace, the thoughts of it. And it's you guys, Gemini, you and Aquarius. Or you may be dealing with another Libra, but this may just be your energies. Definitely the Swords energy has popped up for you. And when I see the Six of Swords, I think of someone who has made a decision. They've made a decision, a big decision too. Because in order for you to even want to get in a boat, you've had to have had it. You've had to have enough energy and enough BS and enough, conversations that were going nowhere and enough negativity where you just were going to a whole new place. A whole new mind frame, a whole new way of viewing life and viewing the person that you're talking to or that's trying to talk to you, or the communication changed. Some changes were made. You weren't just leaving. You made a decision. You made a decision about at least 6 different things or six different, times. You've made a decision to walk away, to leave completely. And this person's not even looking back. They're on a journey to someplace better. This is someplace that they've thought about or they may have planned. but they've definitely got in the boat and they're doing the work. So they're moving forward with this energy. And it's important. It's something very important because they didn't even leave them behind. They packed up the source thoughts, the inspirations, the positive affirmations, the everything that you brought into this situation. You're leaving with it because you're deciding to walk away from it or row away, underwater. In a good old emotional energy, the water energy. Coming into the month of December, you have the Star, you have the Five of Swords, and you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. There was a need for balance coming into the month. There was a need for balance altogether in your life between, the two things you're juggling, your yin and your yang, whatever, aspect that applies. But if it's for job, it's being involved in a job that pays money that you can, survive off of. And then the other side is the thoughts you tell yourself, the why can't you do better? Or how come, you never get picked for a higher position? Or why aren't you following your dreams? Or you went to college to study this and now you're here. But whatever it is you tell yourself about it, there's a need for balance in those thoughts. You can talk to the shadow side because there's work in there to be done. And there's ways that you can lighten that bag without eliminating it because you still need to have a balance. We don't want to be impulsive and be so happy and hell-bent on being who we are and doing it this way that you forget to change, that you forget that, life is still filled with ascension, moments of increase in productivity, and increase in your presence among the others on this planet as far as love is concerned, and connecting and communication and socializing. Everything still has to function. But there was a need for some balance. If it's about love, what you're looking for and what you end up with. Because in the shadows energy is where you'll find the things you tell yourself that cause you to manifest or be a magnet for people who offer you nothing but, toxic situations. So whatever may be in the bag may have some toxicity to it that you just need to release, so that bag will lighten and you can have a better balance when it comes to love and the relationships you're in, and when to say no and what boundaries you need, because boundaries are very important as communication, as important as intimacy and, touchy feely. Yes, boundaries are very important because we all need to have our privacy. We need to feel a sense of security within ourselves because you are a full unit by yourself. And of course, they say, you don't want to come into a relationship looking for the person to bring you 15, you bring 50. You're supposed to be bringing 100 and they bring 100. If they bring in 70, you best be bringing 70 because you bring in your 100 when that situation, or if that situation doesn't bring you the full contentment that you're needing in your love sector, this bag is going to start to get heavy. And it's just going to be the things that you start to tell yourself now, the new things that you're filling the bag with. So putting some boundaries out there, definitely. I don't do this because it makes me feel this particular way. Or I don't like to engage in jokes about blah, blah, blah because I feel offended. Even though it's not meant for me, it still feels offensive. So I'm the person that cares very much about, others, putting others first. And then you find yourself putting others first and realize that they're enjoying it. And now you want to pull back without hurting their feelings because you're, trying to make the person feel better. So you don't want to hurt them if you're trying to help them. But it's definitely about you coming into this balance that you are dealing with coming into the month of December. And with the Five of Swords, it's knowing when to be victorious, knowing when to let the rest go. Okay, I can keep going. I can read you like a book, but what purpose does it serve for me to read you like a book? It'll let you know what you need to work on or how others see you versus that, veil the person may have over them thinking that their life is perfect. But no, my victory is in being confident in myself. Because self-confidence, you cannot buy it in any store. Either you have it, you're working on it, or you just don't have it. And normally when people don't have confidence, they're usually asleep. They're not aware of themselves. They're not aware of the power that they were birthed into. They're not aware of how much they can do when they change their mindset. So you definitely being victorious, like, okay, enough is enough. That's cute. That's how you feel. I appreciate it. I respect you. I respect it. I respect the job. I respect my companionship. I respect, I'm looking for someone, but this ain't it. That self-confidence and knowing what you want and setting the boundaries and doing the work needed, putting the sword, I mean that you made a decision that you will be balanced. You will be balanced going forward because you're not going to be breadcrumb. You're not going to take less than what you know you deserve. So walking away from that negative thinking, allowing yourself to be in situations that no longer bring you any satisfaction. Or you settling for 70 when you really know you want 100 because you want someone who will do after hours stuff outside of the bed or the bedroom or the house. You may be outgoing, love to go on trips and hikes and, going out there and taking pics. This person's a complete flip. They don't like to do any of that. Of course, it's an automatic trigger, or why you don't want to be on, behind the camera. Whatever the reason it may be, and you accept it, your intuition is going to let you know if that's an acceptable answer. Or if you just don't believe them, then you start looking in their eyes like, I'm looking you dead in your eyes and I know you're willing to lie. Whatever the situation is, just making sure that you set the boundaries so that they don't bring those triggers that they have or your triggers that you have to the table, and let it be the biggest thing, the biggest issue to blow up. That goes for a job too, because sometimes you have a vision for something that you're working on, or you got it, but other people saying and other people doing it their way, and that will eventually saturate and get inside of your head and have you in a battle with somebody, or in a battle with your situation, or in a battle with the work that you used to love to do, but finding yourself no longer feeling attached to it because you are ascending, you are growing. And so once you start to ascend and grow, you put the sword down. You do not want to fight anymore because you know you're victorious. Hello to that, my Libras. Okay. And then you get recognized for your hard work. You get the Three of Pentacles. You get for other people to see the strength that you exert, the ability that you have to flip your situation and make it work for you, or improve on it, or just to change the way how you feel about it. Just letting go, being victorious, not even having to go the whole route, all the way to Ten of Swords, but feeling contented with what you have, because he's making beautiful pentacles and he hasn't stopped. So it's not like he needed one pentacle. He's building something bigger. He's doing something continuously, ongoing. So you may be in the job already, or this may be a relationship you're already in, but it's a situation where, yes, people do see that you are working hard, that you are hard at making better choices for yourself, better, approaching people in a better way, handling your situations that come up, your triggers, in a different manner, but moving forward from just being, from the old you, the way you used to see people, the way you used to see things, and becoming this better you, this person that is in the light, who is awakened. Your current energies, you have the Death card, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So someone has definitely, because you're walking away from something that wasn't serving you. So this person bringing this in, you aren't even seeing this relationship the way how you used to before. This connection, this business connection, the contracts, the person that you're dealing with on a level that affects you right now. That connection. And if it's in a relationship, you've been through the ending. You've ended it before. It's already had its ending. You were willing to walk away. You lost a piece of you. You had to go find it, like figure out what the puzzle looks like, and then to figure out what piece is actually missing and heal that, even if it goes all the way back to your childhood. So you were willing to go, and you were willing to go inside and do the work needed, address the issues that need to be addressed, so that you can have this future, so you can move on from wherever you were before. You took the time out to rest, to put the swords down. Again, with the swords in the down position, a decision was made. So you may have decided not to go back into this relationship, or you may be deciding in the current energy that you don't want to pursue this again, or you no longer want to be a part of whatever it is that brought you to a place where they've consumed so much of you. You had to die. You had to go through the spiritual death of the old to be, resurrected into somebody better, into the light. And that's also Scorpionic energy. So letting go of something that triggers you on such a deep level, and having to face it, and then having to, reconcile with it and move on. That's big. That's a change that'll take you way into, the future. And then you get your wishes fulfilled, which is beautiful. Whatever you wish for, whatever you die of this old energy, whatever it is, because there's hope in your story. When you die of this old energy and you take the rest and the time for yourself, and you do the self-work and the healing, and you allow this energy to consume you, where you are at complete peace with the decisions that you've made and the choices that you've made. You're comfortable facing yourself. You're comfortable being alone with you. You're comfortable being out of a relationship. You're comfortable, talking with the universe and connecting to universal energies. Everything that you hope and wish for comes true. Get your wishes fulfilled. And it starts with letting this stuff go. I mean, not throwing the swords overboard, but walking away from a situation that no longer serves you, or a mind frame, negative thoughts. In your current future energy, coming through the month of December, you have the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Rods. The ending is on its way. In terms of the lag, when that energy left, when that cycle closed, it didn't like close off. Like a comet is going through the air, going through space, and it leaves like a trail behind it. So, you know, you get planets that are in retrograde and then they go direct, but then there's still like a couple of days, a couple of, you know, hours before you can start feeling any kind of difference. Like, okay, now Jupiter is going direct, so I'm expecting that on the day Jupiter goes direct, everything is going to fall into place. And then the universe has its own time where it's like, okay, well, you've gotten the strength that you needed, so luck is definitely on the way. It's on your side. It's happening for you. And this heavy burden that you've had to let go of is gone. You no longer have to carry this all the way into your new city or all the way into your castle, your temple. You are aware now that you can carry this burden, that you can be burdened, you can fall, and you get back up. So it's a whole new aspect of strength, a whole new onlook on strength, on having strength. It's not about, you know, okay, so once I can get up tomorrow and brush my teeth, I'm good. I got the strength I need. But then strength takes on a whole different look where it's like you're in the battle with yourself. And when you make one decision, it affects a certain amount of people. And when you make another decision, it also can affect, you know, yourself. It can affect other people as well, or the co-workers or somebody. But you got to make a decision that's best for you. And it feels so, you know, low, so lonely to want to make a decision that could possibly affect other people. I don't know who this is for, but it's just flowing for me right now. And you make this decision, you have to make this decision. So you make a decision that's best for the people that you love, the people that are closest to you. But it leaves a sense of emptiness, a sense of what are you going to do when you've made the decisions for these people. Now you didn't make the decision for yourself, but you still want this thing. You still want to pursue it. You still want to be a part of it. You still want to be in it or out of it. Nothing's changed. And then you realize that something has changed. You had to make a very important decision, one that you knew affected other people. So for the sake of their love energy, which what you put out to the universe is what you're going to get back. So you've put yourself in a position where it's like a self-sacrifice. But while you were self-sacrificing, that took strength. It takes strength to turn down what you want for you to make sure that other people are okay. It takes a lot of strength in itself, internal strength, self-control, self-confidence, because you don't give up on your dream. You had an extra card that came out, the Knight of Swords. It's a desire to push forward, Sir Lancelot, to push forward no matter the odds, no matter what's going on around you, no matter who's riding to you. It's about your direction. It's about where you're going. And even though it's storming above him, he is not interested in the stormy weather. He's not interested in the extra horses. There's no one else there in the picture, and his sword is gleaming. He is ready for battle. He is ready to take on anything that the universe sends his way. He's prepared. He may not have all the answers. There's a difference now. Because opportunities can come in left, right, and center, and definitely you may not have the training for it as yet. You may have done the trade so many years ago, you had to go back to school. But when opportunity knocks at your door, it does not always catch you, you know, with your tools in hand, your best outfit on, and you ready to go to work. Sometimes you do have to get prepared. Shoot, in order for a baby to walk, he has to first learn how to crawl. Crawling in itself takes strength. And it takes a fall, or 2, or 6. Let's get 2 more outcome cards for this read for my Libras for the month of December 2020. Let's get 1 more card. Thank you. Funny. So now you have the King of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Swords, and then you have the King of Rods. You get 2 kings. What a gift. And this is mastery level. They're both regal. They're both powerful, successful. He's very confident. Well, he's confident too, but he's a conqueror energy. You have the strength here again. So embodying this king or queen energy, male or female, embodying this energy when it comes to the money, your coin, how you view making the money can affect you. Yes, this affects you. The action taken or action needed, and the wealth that you're trying to build, the foundations that you want to start, or the one that's already started. And this is how it will leave you feeling. This is outcome energy, 10 of Swords. So you can ride away or you can stay. This is just part of the cycle. It's not the entire outcome every single time. This is an energy that can be overcome when you have the inner strength needed. And you'll need the inner strength. Luck is on the way, but you're going to need some inner strength to get to it and through it. And then with the 10, you know, it's the end of the worries. You don't have to worry anymore because you were heading for the mastery level. This is aren't pages or knights. You have the one knight here. And that's just impulse, desire to do, to have, to go after it, to think it and want it so badly. And then you get rewarded. You get the king level. You get to be the master of your coin, of making your foundations. And this is the card of Taurus too. And then you have Leo the lion above this other one. So you may be dealing with one or the other, or those may be the two options that you have coming to you or in your current cycle or circle right now. You have some sword energy. Of course, that's your air signs. You have some rods, a few rods, and you have a cup and some swords. So you have some energies here. Very positive. Looks like you've been doing the work that was needed to get up out of this situation or this mind frame. And with hope being in the table coming into the month. Let's get you some I am messages. I am courageous, I am blessed, and I am confident. You have the confident king, Mr. Confident over here. That's the Taurus energy. I am blessed. Universe has not forgotten you. You got the wheel. You got the ability to find a boat and the oars to gather all of your swords and take them with you. You have the desire, you have the courage and the confidence. You have the courage. Okay, don't play me. Courageous. To get on that horse and move forward with the story. To get into battle, to be victorious, to walk away from the battle because you don't need to fight them anymore. To die of the old. To have your wishes fulfilled. Taming the beast within. Being courageous and strong. Allowing the wheel to turn in your favor and to end the desire to carry everybody's burdens, honey. It's on the way, okay, my Libras? Well, I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave me a comment. Let me know if it did. If it didn't, what's going on with you guys. And happy holidays to you. This is the month of December. I am sending you love and light. And what I'm unable to provide, I ask that the universe will bless you and continue to bless you, because it says here you are blessed. Continue to bless you so that you can get the energies and the love that you are seeking as it comes. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.